Hello, welcome to Friday's. Behold the new rug. Welcome to Friday's session. Right, so we're going to start with our usual warm-up, 3 or 4 minute warm-up. So you're doing a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, heel dig and a bicep curl, one leg out, both arms out, one leg, both arms, one leg back, both arms forward, one leg back, both arms forward, and a high knee, like that. Okay, so we're going to do this for about 3 or 4 minutes, just to warm up your muscles, warm up your joints, get your brain in gear, because you've got to concentrate on doing opposite arm and legs where appropriate, like there. And it's also quite good for your balance because you're on one leg some of the time. Oh, I'm too near the banisters. I'm bashing the banisters. So, if you're new to the class, just do what you can. We do 12. This class is suitable for all levels of ability. So, if you're super fit, you can give it a lot of welly. If you haven't done anything for a long time, do it at your own pace. We do 12 repetitions of each exercise. If you can't do 12, what am I doing? Oh yeah, forward. Just do what you can. 12 is something to aim for. Make sure that you should challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. Just because I say use such and such a weight or do such and so many reps, you don't have to slavishly follow it. The main thing about being fit or getting fitter is consistency, being persistent and being consistent. So in order to avoid being frail, which may mean loss of independence, may mean falling, loss of independence, you need strong legs particularly. So we do a lot of sits to stand, which in essence are squats. But you also need your aerobic stuff as well. So if you can't do anything else, walk. Walking is really good. I put up a podcast on my Facebook page, 2 podcasts. One about myths about back pain and the spine, which is really good. There's a spine surgeon who says that the best thing for your spine, that's the bones, the muscles obviously as well, but mainly the bones. One of the best exercises you can take is walking. He said movement is essential for the spine. And then the other podcast was about bone health. I know I'm always going on about sarcopenia and muscle wastage, but it's really important to keep your bones strong as well. And weight-bearing exercise, we know this, don't we? But jumping is really good for your bones. Anyway, I'll shut up now. And we'll do just this one. And then we'll do 3 more. I wasn't really concentrating on that because I was gabbing so much, sorry. So we're going to do heel dig, side, back, knee. 1, heel dig, side, back, knee. Last one, heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, so given that I've said that it's important to have strong legs, we're going to do a squat. I do my squats on the chair because it's a real life situation. You are getting in and out of the chair several times a day, but it also keeps your technique right when you're doing the squat. Now, I'm going to do a compound exercise because in addition to the squat, I want you to do an overhead press as well. If you use weights, that's entirely up to you. Okay, and I would use your light weights or medium. You can use light or medium. Light means you can do any number of repetitions. Medium means you can do, say, 12 to 15. 15 is a real push. We're doing 12, and by the time you get to sort of 9 or 10, you're thinking, I'll be glad when this is over. So it's entirely up to you which you use. But remember, challenge yourself without hurting yourself. So sitting, shuffle forward. This mat is just at the wrong, the rug is just at the wrong position. So I'm just on the join. I hope I don't trip. So knees more or less at 90 degrees. I'm going to do this one sideways. So as you can see, your bottom really sticks out. If you can't do it with weights, that's fine. Do it without. If you really need to put your hands on your knees to stand up, do that. But ultimately, you're aiming to be able to stand up without using your hands. That's a test that doctors use for frailty. If you can't stand up without using your hands, you're in danger of becoming frail, which means if you fall, you're in danger of, well, it means you're in danger of falling. And if you fall and your bones aren't strong, you might break your hip. And if you break your hip, things are not good. Anyway, so shuffle forward and then keep your thighs parallel so that your knees fall in. 1. And stick your bottom right out. 2. Just graze the chair. 3. Nice and slow and controlled. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Whew. Right. Weights down. I'm just getting rid of the chair because it gets in the way. I'm just going to move this slightly so as I can come forward a bit. That's better. Right, the next exercise we're going to do is very simple. It's going to lift our knee and bring our elbow across. If you can't get your knee up high, just do what you can. Just get that twist in your spine. Remember, movement of your spine is good. We're going to do 12. So 1, nice and slow and controlled. 2, bring your other arm right up behind. 3, sweet like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. And then we're going to do a lunge. So get your weights again if you want. Again, you can do it without weights. And as we do a lunge, we're going to do a bicep curl at the same time. So anchor your upper arm. It's only your forearm that moves. So standing with your feet hip width apart, we're going to take a step forward. We're not going to be lunging backwards and forwards. It's a static lunge. So feet hip width apart, step forward, get yourself into a position. Still have that gap between your feet because that gives you better balance. And we're going to go 1, just dip down a bit. 2, you may need to adjust your feet. 3, this is a bit of a balance one as well. 4, 5, and actually you end up doing 24 bicep curls. 6, so you may want to stop at 6. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do the other leg. Make sure your knee doesn't go in. My knee has a tendency to, it wants to go in, but I have to try and keep it pointing forward. 1, 2, oops, I'm overbalancing here. 3, 4, 5, 6, a bit wobbly today. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep hold of your weights, and we're going to do a side bend. So we're just going to go to the side. You can bring one arm up like that if you want on the other side. I'm not going to on this arm because I've got an injured upper arm. So we're going 1, 2, slow and controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side 1, I am going to raise that arm because I can. 2, any opportunity to move a limb. 3, or to use your muscles. 4, not just in this exercise class, but throughout the day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I feel as if I missed one out. Hang on a minute. No, I haven't. Right. More squats. So get your chair back. Sitting down. Arms here, with or without weights, entirely up to you. Oops. And we're going to go just standing up. 1, 2, 3. The further you stick your bottom out, the easier it is. 4, 5, because the less strain it puts on your knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm getting a bit of muscle definition on my arm from these, which I'm pleased about. Right, we're going to, that's the end of the first 10 minutes, but before we go into the next set of the next 10 minutes, because the exercises are exactly the same, I don't want to go from one sit to stand to another sit to stand. So we're going to do a bit of balancing, and we're going to, I'll just show you back here. We're going to just stand on one leg and go round the clock with the other leg. Okay, I'm going to stand a bit forward. So, whoa, have the chair if you need to nearby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and do it in a slow and controlled manner. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give your legs a bit of a wobble because your static leg takes a bit of punishment as well. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. The reason I do a moving sort of balance is because you're very unlikely to fall when you're standing up. I know I have sometimes done it, but you're generally walking. And if you trip, you need that agility and being able to move. And that's why the skaters that we do is quite good, because you need power and strength and agility to stop you, to catch yourself when you fall. Right, we're not going to do a overhead press this time. We're going to use a heavy weight, really heavy weight, and we're going to do a goblet squat. This weight isn't really heavy enough. Although it's heavy enough if I'm doing bicep curls, it's not heavy enough for this one, really. I need to buy a new weight. I might get a kettlebell. But because we're using, with a really heavy weight, you should only be able to do about 6 repetitions. But with this one, because we're using our legs, we can do 12 because our legs are much stronger than our arms and we're only using 1. So I want you to hold it like this, not sort of out there or right close into your chest, just sort of there. And then we're going to do the squats. Shuffle forward and 1, sticking your bottom right out, 2, 3, it's easier on my back doing it this way as well, 4, 5, 6, your weight should be on your heels, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. The next one that we did last time was this one. We can't do that with a heavy weight, so we're going to do a goblet march. So holding the weight the same way as you did for the goblet squat, we're just going to go 1, 2, I'm puffing here, 3, 4, just get your knee up as high as you can, 5, if you can't get it right up, that's okay, 6, 7, keep your back nice and straight, 8, shoulders nice and relaxed, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not sure the counting was out on that. Right. I'm going to do a lunge. Just going to get rid of that chair. A lunge, and we're using medium weights now. Now with the light weights, you could probably manage 24 bicep curls, but with doing the lunge, 12 on each leg, if you can't manage 24 bicep curls with the medium weight, and it is hard, stop after the first 6 and then wait till you do the other leg and then do the next 6, okay? I'm not going to turn sideways this time. Just going to go forwards, anchor, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to go down very far. 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, nearly went right down, 11, 12, and then the other leg, 1, 2, 3, starting to get a bit hard on the arms now, 4, 5, 6, remember, don't rock your upper body, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is hard. Keeping hold of the weights, we're going to do a side bend. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo, woo, woo. Right, weight down. Get your chair. We're going to do one last goblet squat. So get this. Sitting on the chair. Shuffle forwards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo-wee. Right. Chair out the way. Before we go on to the floor exercises, we're just going to do skaters. So what we're going to do is just jump to the side and bring the other leg behind. If you can't jump, if you've got dodgy knees, just step. And seeing as you're not jumping, if you can, you could do it all on your toes if you wanted. Anyway, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's quite hard, that. Right. Woo. Floor work. If you are not sure of your ability to get off the floor and you're on your own, miss this bit out. But being able to get up and down off the floor is a life skill. So if you can do it, practice it. So you may need to get onto the floor by getting a chair and just sort of squidging down off it. If you need to do that, do that. I don't really care how you do it. But I'm going to use you see my knees. I'm going to use the lunge and I'm just going to keep going. If you've got hard floors, try not to bash down. If you've got bad knees, you may only be able to do it on one side. Oh, right. That spine, that's podcast about the spine that I put up on my Facebook page. Just a quick talk. The surgeon said, he was talking about core, and he was saying what we already know, that your core isn't just your abs, it's like a corset of muscles round. And he said there's 3 exercises that are you required to do your core. One is the bird dog, and I thought, woo, we already do that. The second is a sort of ab crunch, but I'm not doing that because we do the abs when we stand up and lift our legs and things like that. So I'm not going to do that. And the third one, you'll be glad to know this, is the side plank. So I'm afraid the side plank has been reinstated, and we'll do that after the bridge. Okay? I know some of you are not going to be happy about that. And I mean, the side plank police are not going to come and get you if you don't do it. So the first one we're going to do is bird dog. So hands and knees. I'll show you what to do if you can't do hands and knees. And one hand goes up and the opposite leg comes out. Okay? If you can't kneel, lie on your front, one hand and the opposite leg. Okay? And that works your back. Bird dog is good because you're actually having to brace your core as well to stop yourself toppling over. Okay, are we ready? So, one arm, one leg, one. What he was doing as well, I don't know, we might do it. Yeah. We'll do it another time. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oops. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. These are hard. I'm not going to kid you that these are easy exercises to do. If you can't do 12, do what you can. Okay? Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. See, that's tough. I think that's very tough. And if you manage to do them all, it's really good. If you can only do one, if you can only get your arm up or your leg up, just do what you can. Just keep practicing and it will come eventually. Right, so we're going to do bridge. Lying down on your back, knees quite near your bottom. And then we're going to go up. And remember, the weight is on your shoulders, not your neck. Going to go right up. Don't sort of flare your rib cage up. Keep your rib cage down and this bit flat. Don't sort of suck in your stomach. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then coming up out of that, just lean forward. Just to get the bit of a kink out your back, because your back's been using it. You've been using your back muscles for the bird dog and for this one. Right, now, just when you thought it was safe to get back on the floor, we're doing side plank, and we're going to do each side for 30 seconds. Now, those of you that remember this, your elbow is under your shoulder. That's really important. And you can do it, if you can, the full side plank is with your feet together, legs straight, and up you go. Okay, now, some people find that impossible. So you could have one leg back and do it. If that's still impossible, just do it like that and do it on your knees. But eventually we're aiming to get the full side plank. Okay, so we're going to go for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, up you go. I don't know why I always put my hand on my hip, but I do. And we're just going to hold it. If you can't do 30 seconds, come out of it, relax, and then go back into it. Just keep trying. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, but it does give you very, very strong. I think it's the obliques. I'm going to have to check. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you come. Hips bad again. Other side. Adopt the position. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, up you go. I don't know why I find this side a lot easier than the other side. Maybe it's because my elbow is definitely under my shoulder on this one. Got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds or go. There we go. How did you find that? This is for your own good. Right, the last one we're going to do before we practice getting up and down off the floor is the killer plank. So, if you can, we're going to do a straight arm plank. Now, if you've got bad elbows, go down onto your, if you've got bad wrists, go onto your elbow and do it like this. But if you can, do a straight plank, and then we're going to put one leg out and in, other leg out and in, and then a little step in, little step in. Don't start yet. I'm not going to count, because for some people I'm going too slowly, for some people I'm going too fast. And you can't see me because you're looking at the floor anyway. So I'll start counting when we get to 10. I'll do 10, 11, 12. Right. Enough chit chat, Rosemary. Right. So adopt the position. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't stick your bottom in the air. Ten, 11, 12. floor workout is really hard. Now, if you need to, get yourself to a chair or a sofa and pull yourself to your feet. If you don't need to, one way of getting up, several ways of getting up, however it suits you. You could be sitting, get onto your feet and hands and just sort of bring your legs in. Bend your legs, straight legs. It's up to you. I'm going to practice using our lunge. So we're going to do it 3 times on each side. Step forward, down. I'm using my left leg first, and then up. 1. I mean, doing this, strengthening your legs. 2, but it's also a bit of a party trick. You say, look, I can get up without using my hands. As long as you can get onto your knees without using your hands. 3. Next one. 1. It's just if you've got nothing to pull yourself up with, being able to get up off the floor. 2. I always know I've done a workout when we have the class. 3. Right, that's it until Monday. Have a nice weekend. Like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you on Monday.